There are 15 shark attacks in the seas off Australia each year on average, with one of those likely to be fatal. Attacks by great white sharks tend to be deadly because of their enormous size and power they possess, which breed in Australia's cold southern waters. It was the 22nd of January 2007 at 10:30 in the morning. Abalone diver, 40-year-old Eric, dove into the waters off Cape Howe, about 12.5 miles south of a town called Eden, with his 15-year-old son, Mark, driving their boat. In Australia, abalone divers can spend many hours underwater and use weighted vests rather than weight belts like recreational scuba divers do to stay submerged. The weighted vests are designed to relieve strain on an abalone diver's back. Eric reached a depth of 30 feet, with the visibility being poor in the murky waters, with Eric not being able to see a 16-foot great white shark that was patrolling the area approaching him, and only realizing he was being attacked when he felt the shark biting him and started being shaken. The shark bit him around the head first, crushing his dive mask, which fell into the shark's mouth, and breaking Eric's nose. The shark swallowing Eric's head, then took a second bite, gripping its jaw around his torso. Eric felt down to the shark's eye socket with 2 fingers, and pushed his abalone chisel into the shark's eye while it was biting him. This made the shark open its mouth and released Eric, with Eric wiggling out with the shark still trying to bite him, but eventually the shark gave up and swam away, the whole attack happening in just about 2 minutes' time. The brunt of the biting from the shark was taken by Eric's lead weight vest, which covered his whole torso. Eric's weighted vest had saved his life. Eric made it to the surface and started yelling, "Help, help, there's a shark, there's a shark." Eric's son went over towards his father with the boat, seeing a big pool of blood on the surface of the water around his father, and immediately pulled him out of the water onto the boat, with his father saying, "Just get me to shore, get me to shore." Divers in a nearby boat came alongside and gave first aid to Eric, and one of the divers radioed his father, who was flying overhead in a spotter plane, calling for emergency help. Reaching the shore, a rescue helicopter airlifted Eric to the nearest hospital, where he was treated for shock and loss of blood and needing facial surgery. At least 14 of the shark's teeth punctured his vest, leaving bite marks from the right shoulder to below the left armpit, requiring 75 stitches. After the attack, Eric needed constant physiotherapy to recover full movement of his badly damaged left shoulder. Still plagued by nightmares and night sweats, he occasionally relives the attack, being inside the shark's mouth, getting crushed like being in a vice. In a news interview, the abalone diver and father of 2, despite the attack, misses the water too much to stay away. So, ignoring the protests of his family and friends, and his own fears, 40-year-old Eric went back abalone diving just 3 weeks after being attacked. Convinced lightning will not strike twice, and steering clear of the attack site off the town of Eden, Eric insists he does not have a death wish. "I've learned my lesson," he further states. "I won't be diving offshore in murky waters ever again."